Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri, and is the world's first single barrel only liquor store. This business is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution list. That way you'll know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and what barrel picks they have in the works. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for New Year's Day. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Tim Soya, Ryan Thompson, and Lenny Eckstein.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Yes. Hey, guys.
Happy New Year's.
Hey-oh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to the entire audience. Hope you're having a great day today, enjoying a day off work, which is Sunday, but maybe you'll get a day off tomorrow too. It'll be a bonus. So, yeah, good times for sure. We are here to entertain you. We have to work on a holiday, so hence we are mailing it in, and that is the plan of the day. Lenny said he's got a question to kick off our mailing it in show. What is that, Lenny?
So I got to give you a kind of a scenario experience I had recently, and just get your guys' take on if my actions were the appropriate actions. So Amy and I recently took
There's a bonus cork pop there.
I was trying to make sure it worked.
Oh,
That'd be the best.
The cork pop worked. It was the best. That does not count for the contest, by the way.
It was not working for me. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, Lenny, go on. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Amy and I recently took a vacation.
Cork poppage. Honestly, that never happens to me.
Never. Try into this story maybe too. So back to the story of vacation to Mexico. We're in Punta Mita, and it was our first day there. We're on the beach, and there's this really cool ceviche, like kind of walk up bar restaurant there. So we order some food and we walk to this table. And as we're walking, I noticed just past our table on the beach, there's a woman laying on a beach chair. Belly down, feet pointed to me, legs splayed apart, very clear view of damn near everything. So I circle the table and face away from the beach, and Amy walks up to the table and looks at me kind of weird, and I could tell she was thinking, like, why are you sitting there? That's so weird. Why would you not look at the water? And she sits down, and then she kind of, her eyes drift up, and I immediately see what her catching, and she was like, oh. And she was like, I get it. And my thought was, I had no choice. Like, I couldn't at some point. Now, and let me just describe the attire that this woman had. You've all seen, I forgot what the movie's called, but with Borat, where...
Yeah, Borat.
Pulled up over his shoulders.
Yeah.
Singlet. The wrestling singlet, yes.
That's pretty much what that woman was wearing on the beach. Like, yeah. So, I mean, was there any other move? Like, while eating ceviche?
No, I think you did the right move. You avert the gaze, so you move through, so you're not drawn to it, and just so you can enjoy your night. Yeah, and then make your wife look at it. So that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good move.
Yeah. Well, yes, I fully concur as a fellow married individual as well. You now made the trip story to start off your trip, because you're going to get bugged with this the whole trip, is, remember that woman on the beach, versus you son of a bitch, you stared her, you sat there on purpose, blah, blah, blah. You never would live it down the entire
right.
It was absolute right move to make.
Yeah, crunching on chips and ceviche, staring. Can't do that.
Staring,
Yeah,
no.
so
I have never gone on a beach vacation with my wife.
Well,
because
you don't have a wife. He doesn't have a wife.
I don't have a wife. I never have.
Oh, Key West, 2 years in a row, different woman. So now, yeah, so it's a thing. He's debuting. He's got the new one, so we'll be debuting here.
So
we're not gonna we're not gonna get so attached
different
this time, though. This time we're just gonna be like, hey, your name is. We don't care. Yeah. We
I might have
get
been maybe chose a different seat there, Lenny, but I think you did the right move under the circumstance. So good on you.
You did the best you could, Lenny.
Okay. Well,
The best you could.
McNew, what do you think? McNew would like that spot. She'd sit where Amy sat.
So, as a wife, I have a whole husband, and as a millennial, I feel like we're a little weird, but like a bisexual. I'm like, if she's hot, like if she's hot,
it never works out that way. Yeah.
No. So here's the thing. So my husband and I, we went to a fucking class reunion for his class earlier this year. And his friend, he has like a wild ass friend. He's like, what if we brought strippers to your house? I'm like, are they hot? Are they hot? I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, if they're hot, I don't care. If they're trashy, I care. Like, it's, if she was hot, she's hot. Like,
you're so rarely
trashy. I'm probably looking too. Like, I look at more women than
that's not how it works. That's not how it works. God forbid your husband ever had an affair. You don't want him to be with a hot woman. You want him to be with an ugly tramp, because then you can be like, yes.
Steve, we have been there. We've been there. And I have, that I said she was fucking white trash. And I would if you're going to cheat up. She better fucking be hotter than me. She fucking better be hotter than me. And she wasn't. So that was the problem.
That was the problem.
So,
that was the problem.
Lenny, I do have a clarifying question here. What kind of sunglasses was Amy wearing? Were they reflective lenses? Or were they...
Oh, yeah. She was looking. She just looked the whole time.
Valid question.
That's a fine question. I was too busy working on the ceviche. I don't know. I wasn't.
God, I wish she was on here. I'd like to ask her about this.
Lenny is such a good man. Lenny just said, I wanted to eat ceviche. This man was trying to eat some fucking chips and ceviche. This man was trying to eat. And it turned into a whole thing he didn't want it to turn into. He was trying to eat.
The most honest question here is, how good was the ceviche?
Fucking phenomenal. We went every day. Yeah. I highly
there you have.
Yeah. Punta Mita, the W. Awesome
so
ceviche.
Here's my thing. A wife, I'm like, if she's hot, I'm like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad about it. If she's hot, fine. It's fine.
I think I was less concerned about Amy being mad and more concerned about me looking like a creep, like in direct sight, like 15 feet away from such
Lenny, I don't think that plays into
Lenny.
Lenny. No.
You were at Punta Mita at W recently?
Yeah.
If that was Kate Upton laying there, you would have not been like, I don't want to be the creepy guy. You'd have been staring.
Yeah.
Lenny, I got 100%. Bad news for you, bud. My good friends, best couple in the world, were down there recently. That might have been my good buddy's wife you're looking at.
That probably was.
His wife was wearing a very small bathing suit. I don't know what to say.
Very
she
small.
does, yes.
Well, there you go.
And that's fine. If she's hot, she's hot. But if she's, so you have to ask your wife.
There was no
so you have to ask your wife.
Here's
you think this one's hot?
Here's the question of the night. Lenny, can you send me a picture of it?
Oh, yeah. Of course he took a picture. You know he did.
Where's the picture? No.
Just ask.
I can tell the girl, like, a girl looks hot. Like, she's, like, fucking look at her. She looks gorgeous.
But question. No one was questioning that.
Worse than me, I'm pissed. Like, no. So
it's a heavy kids, though. I will say that. It's like, hey, let me take a picture real quick. The kid's in the frame, but that's not what you're taking a picture of. The more you can get away with that, that's not bad. I have exploited my children for those types of purposes before. I may be married, but I'm not dead. But that is a very tough predicament, Lenny, and I think you navigated that thing well, and the ceviche was great.
Yes.
You can always look at the beach later.
Okay.
True. Thanks for the
good point, Tim. Good point.
All right. Well, guess what, gang? It is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start out the evening with Tim. Let's just get him out of the way. We can get on with the contest.
Just get on. Okay, thanks, Tim. Moving on. I am going to enjoy some Horse Soldier. This is the straight bourbon whiskey, the standard flagship.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, that was your best cork pop ever. Barely audible though. All right, McNew, you look like you're ready to go. Go ahead.
I have some Huber Blackberry whiskey.
Whiskey, okay. Okay, decent. Not as good as before, but yeah. That's the lead. Ryan, what do you got?
Well, since we are celebrating the New Year's, and I think January 1st is probably my favorite day of the year because you get rid of the rookies that go out on New Year's Eve. They can't hang. They're hungover on New Year's Day. Only the true diehards want to wake up and have a buddy, have a beer, have a shot of whiskey, and keep going. So I think it's a really fun day that a lot of people sleep through, but I think it's a great day to hang out and have a good time. So in order to ring in January 1st of 2023, McNew is the year we're on.
Yep.
I'm going to bring in a
2020, as she said earlier.
An old favorite from Colorado.
Okay.
One I had on the podcast maybe 6 weeks ago or so. And I'm just giving a shout out to our friend there, Lenny at Deer Hammer.
Deer Hammer. Okay.
Hey-o. Ready for it?
Okay.
Oh, silence. Zero.
No, it was pretty good.
Deer Hammer. I like it.
McNew's got the lead. So I'll say this. So Ryan is the only single one of the group here. Do you still go out on New Year's? So you'll do something and go out? See, married people stay in for New Year's because it's like amateur night out there.
Boring. We just want to go to bed.
I don't want to be out there.
It is amateur night.
It is amateur night.
Let's give a cameo to my buddy here that's pouring some Deer Hammer real quick. Yeah. Let's see if I can pull the a little out of it.
Yes.
That was better than Ryan's.
He's been listening in this whole time, so he's here hanging out. So
great to see y'all. Love the podcast. Awesome.
Right.
We might get in some trouble tomorrow night. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Better.
So here's the thing, Ryan is so cute. Like, I wish I had a single friend who could be like, oh my God, look at him. Look, he's so cute. Like, I wish I don't have single friends.
You have a single friend, don't you? What about your best friend?
No, she is.
She's taken?
She is cuffed up this season. So I wish I had a single friend. So I'd be like, look at him. He's so cute. Like,
he's so cute.
I had a single
Too
friend.
kind. You've had a little whiskey, so too kind, though. Thank you, McNew. I appreciate it.
There you go.
Single friend that owns a distillery. Come on.
Yeah.
That's better.
It's an easy sell. That's an easy sell. Yeah.
Maybe Lenny can concur, but once you start a whiskey distillery, you get a lot more friends that way. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, Lenny, you are next. What do you got?
I've got a bottle of Boulder Spirits bourbon. They were recently given a nod in the top 10 by some other bourbon podcast. I don't know, maybe like second or third best out there. Definitely no ABV network.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
That was good.
That also involved hitting the table, I noticed, but we're still. He's got the lead. So
Lenny's got
the lead. I got Ron Azelko rum here, the ABV Barrel Shop pick. Yeah, look at that.
Branching out on 2023 there, Akeley. Branching out.
Yeah, branching out. So I figured it's a good day to branch out. So here we go. Cork pop. Quiet on the set. This is going to be a winner, I feel.
Oh, Steve, that was great.
That was great.
That's the best of 2023, Steve.
I'm kicking off 23 with the W. So cheers, gang.
That is the best of 2023.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're just going to be chatting. We're mailing it in for New Year's Day. We'll do that in just a few. Let's talk about the people who make these shows happen. First up is the ABV Barrel Shop. It is the most unique shopping experience in the world of bourbon, as the ABV Barrel Shop only sells single barrels. Owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot select. With over 100 distilleries on board to sell us barrels, we are home to the most unique and diverse barrel pick selections in the bourbon world. By signing up for our email, you will always know what we have in stock. In addition to the single barrels, we'll have a gift shop featuring ABV Barrel Shop as well as ABV Network merchandise. We are partnering with vendors like Art Eatables and Old Man Bay Signs to bring you unique items you can't find anywhere else. We will also have a 24-seat classroom where we are offering educational and fun classes like Breakfast and Bourbon, a series where we pair donuts and bourbon, customer barrel picks, and opportunities to learn from master distillers and other bourbon dignitaries. Best of all, we feature a tasting bar where you can try before you buy. All of this is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. If you are in the St. Louis area, please stop by to say hi. If you're traveling in from outside the area, please take advantage of our hotel rates with the Drury Inn and Pear Tree Inn, less than a mile from our shop. This can be done via the links in our Visit St. Louis section on our website. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to plan your trip. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about the Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent trips to Kentucky. Today, he is amongst the leaders of young distillers leaving their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery yields insight on their unique family history, why their products are special, and gives you the opportunity to taste their whiskey, moonshine, and creams. Check them out at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com or visit them in Sparta, Kentucky. Danny, though, you are between Jim and Victory. What do you got?
I have an Indiana rye,
Sure, Danny.
tumble dice.
Cumblebeiss. Yes, I love Cumblebeiss. I'm sure that's the name of the brand, Cumblebeiss. Sure.
Tumble
Let's hear the-
dice.
Oh, Tumble Dice. Okay.
Yes.
Let's
Freddie Mills of Ruse.
Okay. Freddie Mills of Fruits.
So we're about to pop it.
No, that was all desk is what that was. All desk, no pop. Jim wins. So Jim, you got it there, man.
Hey.
Congrats, Jim.
Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing in for New Year's Day.
Yes, we are. So I don't know. What about this crew here? What kind of things does New Year's bring to you? Do you get into a big fitness crunch? Do you have you big into making some sort of New Year's promises that you know you won't keep?
No.
Or
I don't like New Year's
the resolutions
because my birthday's in June. So I'm weird, Steve. You know I'm weird. So astrologically, it doesn't make sense to make resolutions in January because it's a dead time. Plants aren't growing, we aren't growing. So make them in June. My birthday's in June. So I make my resolutions in June and I do things through the fall. That's
a really solid argument.
Retrograde.
Sure, it's retrograde. Yeah.
It is.
Sounds like
Mars.
procrastination.
Yeah. I don't know. Does anybody else? Is there any New Year's traditions you guys have where you clean up or?
Yeah, curing my hangover with hair of
Cure
the
the
dog. That's
hangover?
my tradition.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I do. No, I'm more of along the lines with McNew along resolutions. I don't make resolutions. It's a lifestyle change or it's not. Either you're going to do the thing or you're not going to do it. And it doesn't matter what time of year it is. Just do a lifestyle change, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I've got a couple, like, one, it's not really a resolution. It's more like a pragmatic kind of thing. So I tend to hurt myself a lot. And sometimes I need surgery to remedy these injuries.
Right.
So I like to wait until the new year because, you know, there's this whole deductible thing. Like it could be like 5,000 or something. So I always like try to wait till the next year starts before I find out if I need to be repaired.
Okay.
So I've got some of that. And then, yeah, what else? And then more on the industry side. This is, again, like I'm kind of on topic for super boring things that listeners probably don't care about. In the industry, distribution wise, no distributors want to hear a peep from a distillery as you're anywhere near the end of the year. So while they might be interested, their answer is like, cool story, let's talk in January. And maybe that's business across the board. But it's certainly not a resolution. But January kind of marks the like, all right, you said yes, it's game time. Let's do something.
Okay, let's get in. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Are you going to be?
Lenny, on the same note there? Sorry, Akeley, but do you like even the first 2 weeks of our industry? You're not touching distributors because they're too tired from the last O&D shit, right?
Okay.
You're spot on. I'm not touching them, but I will like kind of tap on their shoulder real lightly and be like, "Hey, I'm about to start bugging you. Get ready."
Yeah.
Get ready.
I might send them a gift just to get their attention.
Oh.
Probably not legal, but I'll do it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, legal or not, don't matter.
Yeah.
Not in my mind.
Harry and David gift baskets, something like that.
Harry and David gift baskets, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Now, like
Usually send it to your favorite retailers too.
I'll probably send them like some custom deer hammer forged knives, maybe a bar spoon, maybe a deer hammer cigar, stuff like that.
I've been hearing about these knives for years. You know, I don't know how much I got to buy, but yeah, I just keep trying. I just keep buying more, and we'll see. Yeah, what I don't know. What else? Do you guys do anything on New Year's? Do you go out to eat or anything like that?
I've had some of my best. This sounds weird, but best experiences on New Year's just going down to the local bar and watching a football game, and then having some beers and just chatting up your neighbors, or I've woken up at random friends' houses.
Whoa!
Friend.
Oh, a friend.
Like quotation. We
point
heard
is
that,
not
Fred.
with a female, not romantically necessarily, but
I don't know.
We are friends.
my point is that you wake up and everyone's still keeping the party going. Like wherever you end up, it's New Year's Day, especially this year. It's Sunday.
Oh my God!
There's a lot of good football games on.
I'm so old. That sounds terrible to me.
So this year
the
astrology is really bad to go out, so we're not going anywhere. And
The astrology.
it is. There's a lot of shit happening, so people should not get out this weekend. But if you want to come to my house, we're having games and food and drinks. I will host. I'm not leaving. I will not leave my house this weekend. But
really, all because of ass astrology.
yeah. So Mars and
An emphasis on the ass.
Yeah. Mars and Mercury are both in retrograde. It's fights, it's drama, it's a lot. So even if you feel like you're sober, you're gonna get arrested for drunk driving. Like don't. Like
Don't. Yeah, that's important. That's important. More important advice. Last night. That's like probably the number one DUI night of the year. New Year's Eve.
it is.
Yeah,
So,
I mean they're
and
out.
the judge won't be until Tuesday, baby. Judge is taking off Monday because it's a recognized holiday. He will be
New
there.
Year's Eve and
You
the
don't want to
Wednesday
be
before
in jail so
Thanksgiving.
long.
Wednesday before. Yeah.
That's another one.
The
That's
Instagram.
a great point, but unfortunately, when this is broadcast, it'll be about 12 hours too late.
Yeah. Exactly. 100%.
Yeah. The
Great
advice
point.
is late.
Yeah. They're listening to it in jail.
The Instagram page Astrology only has 65 followers.
Really?
That's like like a fail. Like how did that not get more traction?
Sounds like an opportunity to me, Lenny.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They're daily horoscopes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I like asses and stars. It probably should have got more.
Yeah.
Take it over.
McNew, I thought you said acid for a second.
I do like asses, not acid. I like
Asses. Yeah.
Acid.
That comes from my friend Laura Pricer. One time we talked about what job would we do if we weren't doing what we're doing. She says, I would be an astronaut with an emphasis on the ass because I'd look great in that uniform.
Love her. She fucking would have.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Oh yeah. Well, that would have been good. Would have been good stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Anything else? Yeah.
I'll kind of share what we do here because it's kind of interesting. Because
Hey, I'm gonna bring a friend in. JB just made an appearance, but he's gonna pull up a chair if you guys are all right with that.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
I mean, we're phoning it in for New Year's, so
Yeah.
So he said this party's going to keep rolling through January 1st. So I'm a little nervous right now because
Yeah.
we've got this.
Oh yeah.
No.
It just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Now, cheers to you guys. I hope you
Cheers,
have a great
buddy.
New Year.
Cheers.
Learned a lot.
Cheers.
just sitting
Proper
on this
cheers, yeah.
podcast today.
Yeah. So Tim, what do you got going on? What
So
Tim's
this time between-
traditions are amazing. Like November 1st, he's decorating for Christmas. So
Yeah.
I get-
because then by December 26th, we're taking down and knocking down Christmas trees like Lenny hand pummels his grains pre-fermentation. So we have everything down. I mean, we get all the outdoor lights. The exterior illumination is already down. We've got one more tree left to get down. We'll have that down by it'll already be down by the time this airs. But New Year's Day is it's one of those dates in my unwritten prenup with with the general that I do absolutely nothing on this day. It's the only day of the year I do absolutely nothing. If I want to fall asleep on the couch watching college football or doing nothing, so be it. Absolutely nothing on New Year's Day.
She allows this? She's on board?
He wrote it. It's written. It's fine. Yeah.
She tries.
Own it, Tim. Own it, buddy.
I'm giving a finger salute right now, right back at me, because it means that my day's now really screwed up for today. I'm sure things will change very quickly in my future.
Tim, I think you just brought up an interesting point this Sunday. Is there college games and NFL on Sunday?
Yes, there are.
Is there really?
Oh, no. I apologize. No.
It's just
I thought they're squeezing in
the only
one.
thing you need to worry about is the Packers winning. That's all you need to worry about.
Well, because that's the only thing Green Bay has to do around this time of year, never mind a football team that can never score touchdowns in the playoffs. But
or
that's just
Pringles to him, who never gets to have any Wisconsin pastry, I guess. I don't know.
And now he can get his tasting notes. So I do got to get that done. I got to get some more out there to you, Ryan. I got to get more.
Please.
I need to get his home address. So
better send it to the house. Yeah, the guys ate all the other stuff. Yeah. That's too bad.
Tim, when you were telling that, when you shared that, and I responded. JB was over the shoulder, and he was like, "Are you kidding me? He should some Pringles." So
let me ask you: how were you in Wisconsin? And you just decided, okay, let's ship some pastry to Ryan. How did you decide to send that to him?
Ryan was taking us through with products, and one of the tasting notes that we came up with on that flagship bourbon of his is it's like a raspberry or a pecan pastry, which I relate to a Wisconsin Kringle. So I live in Northern Illinois, and we've got another group on the Ewalts who also live up here in Northern Illinois, and we can connect to that type of pastry. So while we were finishing up that night, I sent a couple over from you can ship them directly out of a couple of bakeries just across the border, and shipped a few down to the distillery, which never made it to Ryan, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, though, my man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
They didn't even keep the card to say who it was from. They just
make sure there's a gift message in there too.
Right. Oh yeah. It was a touching message, Ryan. He took his time to write out something beautiful that really touched the heart.
I imagine he did. I know he's very poetic, but I'm glad the mystery is solved.
Yeah.
So
it's also kind of funny. Maybe I'm stating the obvious, but Ryan, your employees were like, "Oh, what's this?" They open it, says to Ryan, and they're like, "Fuck that."
Lenny, you're good question. You're exactly right. No, they called me. I was away. I was out of town somewhere when it arrived. And I was not sure where it had come from. I don't know if it had Tim's name on it or something else. But like, hey, we just got it. All I heard is we just got a bunch of like pastries or something. Can I open? I'm like, yeah, open it. Go ahead.
We'll start eating.
So yeah, good question though. Yeah, Lenny, I'm with you.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm with you. The tasting. I think I addressed it to Ryan and the 10th Mountain team. So I think they're probably within a technicality okay to do so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So now you can match up that Kringle, that pastry to that tasting note one of these days.
Yeah.
To JB's point, we don't have a lot of food options around the distillery. So when something shows up that looks like it might be edible, my boys are breaking into it. So yeah.
Makes sense. All right. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Tim, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Find me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
We lost McNew. This is her new thing. When she just feels the need to pass out, she just signs off. I mean, she's a key member of the team here, but she just feels free to just fuck it.
I would deduct one from her show count.
Yeah, I think I should deduct one from the show count and ding her paycheck this month. So yeah, we'll see.
Take the closing, Steve. We'll close it off strong.
All right, Lenny, how about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me and the rest of Deer Hammer on the social media at Deer Hammer, on the web at deerhammer.com, where you can order our bottle shipped to your door. And you can find me sitting on the beach looking in the right direction at all times.
All right, Ryan, how about you, man?
Across all socials at 10thwhiskey.com. Our website is 10th whiskey. 10th whiskey with an E. Across all socials at 10th MTN whiskey.
All right.
Lenny threw me off with that last comment. Sorry.
Ryan's friend, where can people find you?
JB?
JB?
Yes, I'm JB at 10th Whiskey, 10th Whiskey with an E.com.
Okay.
And on Instagram, at ATL Whiskey Boy.
ATL Whiskey Boy.
ATL Whiskey Boy. You're getting a follow right now, my friend.
There you go. First follow coming in. Well, first of many, I'm sure.
And more follows on astrology.
Yeah. For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. The important website, though, is abvnetwork.com. Check it out because everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. And please, check out the ABV Barrel Shop. If you come by St. Louis, if you're anywhere near the area, if say you're going to Chicago, divert for a couple hours, come to St. Louis, hang out with us at the
there,
ABV
go to
Shop.
Kentucky.
Yeah, exactly. abvbarrelshop.com. Check it out. Please sign up for our email distribution, which would be great, and we'd appreciate that. Tim, anything else to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, we'd like to remind our audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
All right, great job today, gang. Have a happy new year out there. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
2023. Let's go.
2023. Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Another friend of ours is the Goldstein family at Goldstone Mill. The Goldsteins offer a variety of heritage and heirloom grains to make the finest whiskeys in the world. Plus, they are more than just a grain company. They are truly consultants to make sure the grains they are providing to you or your business meet your highest expectations. Additionally, they work with mills around the country, ensuring shipping is as low as possible for their customers. If you're a distillery, brewery, or even doing this at home, Goldstone can assist you. Check them out at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or check in via email at hello@goldstonemill.com. Last but not least is the ABV Barrel Shop. While we don't get to play in the allocated bourbon game because we aren't selling the other products you have to do to get those, we do have access via our friendships in the bourbon industry to some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen your favorite craft distiller selling some really cool limited offerings only in their gift shop? I'm talking things like the hazmat offering Distillery 291 did for their 10th anniversary, or Neely Family Distillery's Papaw's birthday barrel. They don't have enough of it to send it out to distributors, so they only sell it via their gift shop. Well, companies like Distillery 291 and Neely Family Distillery have agreed to sell us 2 or 3 cases of these offerings moving forward, meaning our store will have the access to some of the rarest whiskeys in the world. Way more difficult to come by than the allocated bourbon offerings with the national release. Yes, they will be extremely tough to come by, but if you're a customer of our store, you'll have a chance to get them. Get signed up for our email or text list over at abvbarrelshop.com so you don't miss out.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.